Alrighty, hey guys, Anime West Reacts here. This is a reaction to Talentless Chapter 98, titled Come Back. We got a cover page of Kyoya and Jin/Rin. But alright. So back to the present. Someone says test time, grab him. And then Kyoya yells, "Hey Rin, it's you, right?" And it says, "Settle down." The guards say, "Settle down." He says, "Rin, say something." He says, "Hey Rin." And then, yeah, she stands up and starts walking. Suddenly the camera explodes. And Kyoya's like, "Hey, what is this? What are you doing to me?" Then the doctors say, "Apparently this one is immortal." Yeah, says the talented all turn into monsters and attack people, is what Nakajima says. And I say, "Is it inevitable?" And so, yeah, he just kind of doesn't say anything. And they say, wait. So there is no point in running. That's right. So you have to be quarantined. And so, yeah, Koyomi says, "Quarantine, and then what? Will they be able to cure us?" And Nakajima says, "I was assisting with Suroka's research. It was to develop a drug that suppresses our powers and find antibodies that will stop the transformation process. Seems they were getting results. In his own way, he's trying to save the world too." Then, the Mogo says, and yeah. Nakajima says, "It's not too late." But, this guy says, "Do we go back to the camp?" And then Nana says, "We'll go back. But only to save Kyoya and the others." And then Nakajima says, "Save them how? Will you be able to stop them from transforming?" And yeah, Nana says, "Nakajima is being used by Suroka-san." And he says, "Obviously." And then Nana says, "I knew that, and I knew that to save humanity, I have to kill the enemies. Kill their enemies, the talented. Told myself I was just following orders." And she says, "But it hurts, doesn't it?" And he's like, "Huh?" Ooh. And then Nana says, "It looked like trying to kill me caused you pain. You've been collared like that, you start thinking that you deserve it. That you deserve to suffer." Nana says, I had a friend called Michiru. Even when I was still leashed, she told me I didn't need to hurt anymore." And Nana says, "What do you all think? Do you want to go back to the camp to suffering? To be starved and threatened, to knowing your families could be killed at any time? Is all that necessary to stop us from transforming into monsters?" Suroka-san says that he doesn't want anyone to turn into a monster, and then he ruthlessly sacrifices us. Is that how someone who wants to save the world acts? And then, yeah, Kayumi says, "I'm sorry, I was so..." And Mogo says, "We should fight." And yeah, Meme says, "We should do what we can first, save Kyoya." And then, yeah, says, "I agree, we can deal with the monster issue after that." Says, "Let's do it. What's the plan?" Says, "We'll confront Suroka-san, that way we can save the others and find a way to save ourselves." But yeah, back to him, he says, "You've started the test on Onodera Kyoya. He should provide good samples for Nakajima to work on." And yeah, cage has been broken out of. Then yeah, they say, "What on earth? Where's Onodera Rin?" And then yeah, Tsuruoka says, "Check on the remaining neutralizer, sir, and also Tachibana Jin." And then yeah, to where the doctor is, they say, "Is he really immortal?" This like straw looking thing as they're like about to poke him in the eye. And says, "Let's start cutting him open." And yeah, like pricks him on the eye, says, "Stop it." And yeah, they all get blasted away. Yeah. Tachibana Jin, yeah. Says, fear not, I am an upperclassman of Nanas. I came to save you. And then Kyoya says, thanks. And the Jin says, we have met before, you know. Still, now is not the time for introductions. Let us leave. And yeah, he says, can you turn around for a moment? I would like to transform into a talented with a teleportation ability. And he's like, wait. He's like, Rin, we have to stay. They still have Rin. We can't leave her. And yeah, he says, she's already been saved. And he's like, what? Then I need to see her. And then Jin says, she isn't here. Yeah, she's not. Is she really safe? And he's like, save it for later. Worry about yourself, not your sister. And then, yeah, he's like, hey, I never told you she was my sister. How did you know we're related? And yeah, and Jin says, Rin doesn't want to see you. And then he says, no, she said that. She cannot face you. It's nothing you have to do. And suddenly everything goes dark and says, it's been a while, hasn't it? Tachibana Jin. And then he says, a quiet, dark location for a reunion. Quite a dark location for a reunion, wouldn't you say? Sorokin then says, I fear your ability. And Jin says, indeed, I can only use my telekinesis on things I can see. I can hardly snap your neck like this. Whew, though this darkness will make it hard to shoot me too. And yeah, he says, what if I'm wearing night vision goggles? And he says, well, that's hardly fair. He says, blame yourself for not fleeing while you had control of your powers. Yeah, if Onodera Kyoya is truly unable to die, then you should have prioritized killing me. And it's like, he was right. Or he's right, what was I thinking? I already abandoned him once. He says, you're far too naive. I withdraw my previous offer. And he's like, oh, do you think I would accept? And he says, I have the power to reinstate that postponed execution. And Jin is thinking, what do I do? What would Jin do in this situation? So yeah. And then yeah, or the Ren actually posing as Jin. So Suruka says, get back in your cell, or would you rather die here? And then Kyoya says, you just need light to see, right? And then yeah, suddenly fire. He says, now do it. And yeah, blasts him away and yeah, seems to knock him out. And Kyoya says, not bad. And Jin's like, or Ren says, how did you do that? He says, electric scalpel. I stabbed it into the soaked up isopropyl. Don't do this at home. And he says, you're hurt. He says, it'll heal. What about Soroka? And he says, yeah, you reacted too fast. I missed his neck. Yeah, he says, I see. So Onodera was with you. And Soroka says, I remember a similar incident 3 years ago. The way you both worked so well together. One might even think you're related. And then yeah, it says we won, it ends here. And then he says, no, it doesn't. And then yeah, got Jin at gunpoint. That's where the chapter ends. So yeah, pretty good one. We got reunion, I guess, in a ways, without Kyoya actually knowing that they've been reunited. But overall, hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, then yeah, appreciate you guys liking the video, sharing it, subbing the channel, all that. And yeah, I will see you all for the next one. So, later.